We looked up some words that have been said about you.
Okay.
Crazy, Q-clown, Looney Tune, unhinged, moron.
Well, get ready to add a few more words to that list, like grifter and possibly felon, as MTG put out a new video today that is not only comically cringeworthy, sort of seems to be breaking the law. And I'll break it all down right after you hit subscribe to Really American Media, assuming you want to be on the right side of history. And I know you do. So, Marjorie Taylor Greene, or as we call her on the Vocal Minority podcast, Old Hobbit Feet. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, allow me to ruin your next meal by showing you her feet. Just wow. Okay, anyway, MTG Hobbit Feet has really outdone herself by posting this unhinged gun nut video today. Here's a brief sample.
America is the greatest country in the world, and I fight the nasty America Last Democrats in Washington to keep it that way.
All right, now before we get to the gun nut part, let me just say, anytime somebody says that America is the greatest country in the world, I immediately know that they have not traveled internationally very much, and they definitely have never seen this classic Jeff Daniels video, which crushes that notion. I won't play the whole thing, but here's my favorite line from it.
When you ask what makes us the greatest country in the world, I don't know what the you're talking about. Yosemite?
Seriously, the American arrogance is out of control and not based in reality, especially nowadays, which makes it a perfect fit for the MAGA agenda that old Hobbit Feet starts to rant about now.
I fight against gun control, open borders, the trans agenda, coming for your kids and women's sports.
All right, all joking aside, I am so freaking sick of transphobic fear-mongering, especially when you connect it to a violent image like she just did. I'm going to predict right now that clip will not age well, much like Marjorie herself.
Damn!
Well, thank you. That was kind of mean, but I'll get over it. Now back to the fear-mongering propaganda from old Hobbit Feet.
But America elected Donald Trump, and now I'm working by his side to make America great again. And we are fighting to protect our faith, families, and freedom.
Faith, families, and freedom. Nice alliteration. I'll pause while any MAGA types watching go Google that word. Okay, let me just point out that nobody is coming after your faith, families, or freedom. Unless, of course, you're undocumented, gay, trans, female, or just lean slightly to the left. In that case, she's right and you're screwed. And I'm on that list. And speaking of illegal things, let's get to the point of this MTG meltdown.
So in honor of America's 250th anniversary, I'm giving away my M249 saw para to one lucky American patriot. Why enter to win this gun? Because in America, you can.
Yeah, she's given away a gun that is designed for military use because, as she said, in America, you can, which is not the brag that she thinks it is. This gun is designed for airborne armored infantry and close quarters combat operations, and it's only available to the military and law enforcement for good reasons. So what could possibly go wrong with giving it away to some MAGA moron? That's assuming this contest isn't stopped, because it sort of seems to be illegal in its current form.
Go to the website below and enter to win my M249 saw para and join me in wishing America a happy 250th anniversary.
And join me in wishing her lawyer good luck with this in court. Here's the thing, MTG left out a rather big detail in that solicitation. You can't just go enter this like a normal contest that perhaps you've noticed always has the same legal disclaimer, no purchase necessary. Because the only way you can enter her contest is by making a donation to MTG's re-election campaign of anywhere from $10 up to $5,000. Now, I'm not a lawyer, and maybe I'm missing something here, but as a guy that has been on the radio for the last 30 years and has constantly asked for caller number 9 for who knows whatever tickets, I am very aware that contests have strict rules and laws that have to be followed. The biggest one being that you have to offer a no purchase necessary option to enter. In other words, you can't make people pay to enter an actual contest. If you do, it's an illegal lottery, not a contest. And at no point does she call this thing a raffle, which you could sell tickets for. But if she's lucky, it's going to be a federal law that she's breaking, and her buddy Donald Trump can just pardon her. No MAGA left behind, remember? Either way, it's a disgusting violation of at least the spirit of those laws, and it leaves me tempted to fork out $10 to enter that contest, because if I win, I'll melt that thing down right here live on Really American Media, and I'll really make MAGA cry. So go ahead, like, comment below, and get vocal. From the Vocal Minority with Nick and Steve podcast, I'm Steve Harness for Really American Media.